at some point, we're hearing a lot about things that don't just appeal to the base, right? Even sort of during firebrand hour, which this is. It's two genders, it's gas prices, it's the border, it's inflation, even from people who are sort of normally strongly attacking Joe Biden. It's been dialed back significantly. I have never been at a political convention where the party that's having the convention, in this case the Republicans, want to make less news, get it over with faster, and get the attention on the other party faster.
Leland, you got to remember what we went through on Sunday, though. In mine and your lifetime, you don't see that very often.
Correct.
Assassination attempt. I think people are a little bit emotional here. I've noticed it toned down, even with the president. I've talked to him since all this happened, and he's even a little bit emotional about it, and should be. You know, first when he called me on a I think Tuesday morning about 7 o'clock, he never sleeps. You know, he wanted to talk about the people that were shot behind him that took a bullet, and we forget about that. We really do, and we shouldn't, because this was a father of two girls, and he covered them up and took a bullet, and
we've seen the fire chief's name mentioned a number of times. Yeah. We'll see if President Trump, I would assume, is going to mention it on Thursday night. President Trump's not going to the funeral, we understand, and that makes sense just in terms of the footprint and what that brings and how it can distract. Speaking of that shooting that happened, the assassination attempt on Saturday night, we still know precious little. We know very little about the motive. I have a source that tells me the shooter had what they call a major depressive disorder diagnosis that the shooter had been diagnosed with. But the lack of information from the Secret Service only breeds this discussion and the conspiracy theories that come out. Why do you think they have been so unwilling to give a briefing, not only to the Senate and the House, but to the rest of America?
Well, that's what happens in Washington, D.C. Since I've been there, Leland, for 4 years, I noticed you never get a quick response. And this should have been very obvious that the American people needed to know what went on. As much as they knew, obviously there's some things. The kid obviously had a mental health problem. But we found out today in the talk with the director of the Secret Service, Christopher Wray, the director of the FBI, that they pretty much knew 30 minutes before Trump came out on stage that there was a breach, and he still came out. They still allowed him to come out. Something went terribly wrong here.
The House Speaker has called for the resignation of the Secret Service director. Do you think the Secret Service director in her call with you understands the severity, the sort of enormous moment that we are in?
No, has no clue.
The gravity of it did not sit in.
Well, I listened to her open statement today, and here's what she said. The assassination was a failure. Stop right there. Stop.
Wait, she actually said, those were her words?
That was her words. Assassination was a failure. Wait a minute.
Wow.
Your job as Secret Service director is to make sure that nobody breaches anything to where anybody puts a finger on a trigger and pulls it. Once that trigger was pulled, no matter whether anybody was killed or not, she lost. The Secret Service failed. Now, I've been around a lot of these Secret Service agents with President Trump over the years playing golf. They do a great job. They're understaffed, and they didn't have enough people there that day. It's obvious. Just come out and say it. Somebody take responsibility. But nobody in D.C. wants to take responsibility for anything.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.